was emails of just emails of the person that was running against Larry Shaw. Those were the emails.
Okay, and do they have anything to do with your scheme to take $10,000 from Bishop Sheard to destroy my client?
They just show pictures of him and his bio, and to put that up for people to read and to support him. That's what the emails were.
So basically what you're telling me is what you tried to sell me for $2,000 is not what you told me it was.
No, the text messages or the information going back and forth about posting it and how soon was it going to be up and all of that.
Well, I hope you're here tomorrow morning, and you can rest assured it will be the last time you and I talk, because I know we got off, I know we had a misunderstanding, but I've never lied to you. I've never threatened you. I've never misled you. I am simply telling you what is going to happen. You, however, do not show me the same respect. And it just doesn't appear to me that you're a man of honor.
Mr. Campbell, I am. I don't have the resources, and what I'm saying to you is that every time your client does something within the national organization, it has just made it extremely, extremely difficult. I wanted to be able to do this and to have remained anonymous or behind the scenes or what have you.
Okay, I understand that. I understand that. But what I don't understand is why don't you just help me understand? Why am I looking at a piece of paper that says, my name is William McCray III. I have a website, attached are pages which I have signed. Please note the disclaimer, they were not given to me by John Sheard. John Sheard never offered me any money, and to my knowledge, no one acting on his behalf gave me the letter. Why am I looking at this letter that says, I declare under penalty of perjury?
Because Mr. Campbell, you don't have any reason to believe me. All this has been the way the phone has been ringing. All of these different bishops have just been bombarding me and calling me, and people have been saying that you do not want to go against or go up against the Sheards. You don't want to go up against them, and I know you record, and I am just...
Why, though? Why are you more afraid of the Sheards than you are of going to jail? That I don't understand that. I know Bishop Sheard is powerful. I know that. But
I have been getting anonymous death threats.
Well, why didn't you tell me that? If you've been getting death threats, we could go to the police and get you some protection.
Because I've been in this all by myself, and I was asking for somebody that was seemingly would look out for me, and that was not something that you could guarantee.
That's not my job.
I understand that. So it's, it has just been a lot with this. This is just, I have never known or seen or knew that the church and stuff like this could get to this point.
Just tell me one thing, please. What is Bishop Sheard doing for you that you would do this so foolishly? What has he offered or promised you that has led you to commit a felony?
I just wanted to be able to have peace of mind again and not be the person that has to be the fall guy for trying to take out or trying to take down Bishop Sheard.
But by signing this document, do you understand you've made yourself the fall guy? Because now what you're basically saying is you did it all yourself, which is directly contrary to what you told me before. Are you telling me that he hasn't made you any promises at all? Mr. McCray, maybe you and I didn't talk enough at the restaurant, but I'll tell you, I've been a lawyer for 17 years. I was a federal prosecutor. I've worked with the FBI, the DEA, all the federal agencies. In other words, I was not born yesterday. And I know how to get to the truth. I know where money goes. I know how to follow it. I know how things work in your church. And I know what Bishop Sheard is already doing to other bishops to get them into line. Are you going to go down with the ship all by yourself?
I don't want to, sir. I
don't understand it. You know what? I'm not looking for you to be my friend or to help Bishop Shaw. I'm looking at you. I'm wondering why you're not looking out for yourself. You have done things that are very self-destructive, and I don't understand it. I don't. I'm going. You have told me you'll be here tomorrow morning. I'll believe it when I see it. But I have never threatened you. Everything that I've told you, I've done. And like I've said, you have dug a nasty hole for yourself. And tomorrow is the last time I want to deal with you. If you bring me the evidence and you provide me, then I am... Well, maybe you will bring me an answer tomorrow to why you've done this. But I don't want any more I don't want an affidavit. If you were looking to get out of that, isn't that funny? You wouldn't give one to me, but you readily gave one of lies to Bishop Sheard. Isn't that kind of strange? You're unwilling to give an affidavit of truth, but you're more than willing to give an affidavit of lies. Why is that? Mr. McCray?
Yes.
That was a reasonable question, don't you think?
I shared with you the answer. These threats and all of this, it has just been,
So because I didn't threaten to kill you, we get the raw end of the deal. Well, I'm not that kind of person.
Mr. Campbell.
Do you know who's threatened you?
I don't know where they're coming from, sir.
Well,
I honestly don't.
At some point, you're going to want to talk to the police about that. I mean, when they ask you, why did you do this, then I would strongly recommend you explain to them you're getting death threats. I wouldn't wait. I mean, if you're getting death threats, you know your affidavit's going to be all over the internet tonight or tomorrow. But anyway, I hope to see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. And as I said, when you're finished with me then, you will be finished with me for good, except at court. But you won't have any more phone calls where I'm questioning you or yelling at you or trying to get straight answers from simple questions as to why you're breaking the law. But as I always ask before I go, do you have any questions of me?
Well, I thought if I brought that to you that would end all of that.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No, we're way too far for that. Way too far for that. No, this doesn't end at all. Not after what you've done. What ends is I quit bothering you. What ends is I'll draw up a settlement agreement and we'll cut you out when it's over. But no, there is no way that you're going to be able to just walk away without having to stand before the judge or the jury and tell them what you've done. Because you made that decision. You made that decision when you executed a false, fraudulent, and perjurious affidavit. What you did by doing that just made your life 5 times harder. If you had executed an honest, truthful affidavit, then I would have done everything I could to not require your testimony. You chose not to do that. But I can tell you, if you don't bring me the evidence tomorrow morning, then I'm going to have to get an ex parte order from the court commanding you to deliver it. And I just can't believe you'd want to go that route. You've already made everything hard enough. Do you have any other questions?
No, sir.
All right. If you are not coming tomorrow, please have the professionalism, like I would for you. Call me.
If we can do this, just because I was having some transportation, if you can,
I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
The best. Well, I was gonna just say like between maybe like closer to 11, but I will bring it.
All right, 11 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
May I suggest you don't answer your phone between today and tomorrow morning? Because my opinion, man to man, is that nobody's going to be calling you trying to help. The only person that I know of who even suggested that you talk to a lawyer is me. And I wish you had done that, because a lawyer would have told you under no circumstances should you perjure yourself for anybody. It is, in fact, the worst thing you could have done. All right, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
All right.
Goodbye.